Welcome back to Press Conference. I am your favorite co-host of this podcast, hugeasmammoth, and I'm just kidding. I'm not. I know that. We are doing a recap of episode 13. We have a very special guest, Perla from Canada's Drag Race. This is a very chaotic episode because we don't have Amanda reeling us in. I want to give a shout out to our patron, Starlight, and Amanda can't be here because she is in Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. I don't know if I said that right. Amanda, mute it if it was not good. Watashi wa Nirupam. I know that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you don't like any of our opinions, don't be nasty, but definitely talk about it in the comments because that boosts the algorithm. So without further ado, let's get into the intro song. Good press, bad press. Makes no difference.
Good press, bad press, makes no difference. Bitches, stay pressed. Consider this a press conference.
I'm Nirupam, hugeasmammoth, and then Amanda can't be here, but I do have Bombae, my other co-host here. Hi, Bombae. How are you?
Hi, Niru. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone listening. Amanda's not here, so today's episode is going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
The struggle bus is running. And we are being run over by the struggle bus. We're not even on the bus yet. We're joined by a very, very special. Can we say guest judge? Are you a guest judge?
Yeah,
I could be a guest judge.
Press conference. Everybody, put your hands together for the Fashion Diva finalist of season 5 of Canada's Drag Race. It's Perla.
I wasn't a finalist. I was eliminated before that.
Shut up! Really?
Yeah, I was top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, in my mind, you were who? So you didn't do the final episode?
No, thank God. It was another dance challenge. So I was like, you know what? Send me home.
That I thought you
Send
were
me
the
home.
finalist. I remember you turning the corner in the red thing, and I'm like, oh, Benjamin, you fucking popped off. I remember texting
Wait.
Benjamin.
Who eliminated you?
Michaela.
Oh.
I don't remember that season. Sorry.
You know
I
what?
don't remember.
That's okay. That's okay.
Disrespectful host. What a disrespectful host. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, Perla. Have you been watching season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race?
I have been. This one and UK 6 I was watching like post filming, and that was like PTSD.
Yeah.
The entire time.
Too
And
soon.
this one, I'm like, okay, I feel so detached because I didn't get to dunk Michelle Visage in a tank. So, like, this doesn't feel like something I could have done.
If there was a Canadian guest judge that you could dunk in a tank, who would it be, and why is it Brooklyn Heights?
No, it would be Carl Wolf.
Who the f is
Who the
Carl
fuck?
Wolf?
Okay, this is like deep cut Canadian bull. There was like, what year was it? Maybe like 2007, 2008. This like total douche of a like man released a cover of Toto's Africa, and it like like it was everywhere in Canada. You could not turn on the radio without hearing this guy. And then when I moved to Toronto 4 years ago, the first tweet that I saw after getting here was, "You are not a true Torontonian unless you have almost been hit by Carl Wolf driving downtown." And I went, okay, I have a mission.
Cool.
Did you?
I have not been hit by Carl Wolf. My
Not
fingers
yet.
are crossed. It's either him or Sean Desmond. One of them got to hit me with a car.
Niru, what did you think about this week's episode? We had
It was
makeover
so cute.
I know. As soon as like makeover challenges usually are the episode where production can send anyone home. So I'm always like,
Same with talk show challenges.
yeah. It's like, who do we want in and Canada has never had a makeover after season 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't have a makeover on your
didn't
season?
have a makeover. I think because we shot during COVID, so they didn't want to get other people in.
Ouch. Wait, Aurora had a makeover.
Really?
Did she?
Yeah, because her friend Trinity was there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they skip a season.
Why did I
Budget.
not? Wait, did she? I don't.
Yeah,
Hey.
'cause,
What?
Melinda went home and Denim won with her mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
With her mom.
Yeah. Okay.
Dobby just randomly pulling that out of
Yeah.
my brain there. Wow.
Denim outfit, yeah. I was telling Niru just before we started, I saw the episode this morning and I could not stop crying because as soon as the parents come in, you're just like, game over. Like,
Right. Oh, and Susie's mom just like trying so hard, but also like not.
yeah. Would you make over your parent on a makeover challenge?
I would make over my mom in a heartbeat.
Would you
If it
prefer
was
your
like,
mom or your dad?
oh, my dad. Mom, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
If it was between like mom or my sister, I think I would choose my sister because I know she would go all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carly would be a trooper. Maury would be like, "Oh, this is fun, but I would like a turtleneck."
What, no thongs for your mom?
No, she'd be like, "Oh," but then she'd think about it.
Niru, what would you do this? Who would you make over for your if you had
I
to?
would probably bring my sister too, so because she can dance.
Okay,
She can
great.
really
Love
dance.
that.
So
Smart.
I could have her
Send
like,
her to do the lip sync.
Yeah,
I can just have her do something.
No.
Or, but if I had to pick between like my mom and dad, my dad would be more into it. Because
Oh,
my mom will
period.
be like Susie's mom. She'll be like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to do all
She's wearing
that.
flats on the runway.
Yeah, she does.
No, listen, we got to make concessions for moms and dads and brothers and sisters. We also had a mini challenge this time. Let's start at the top. We have the mini challenge. Do you have a picture of the mini challenge?
No.
You do not. My God, these drag race content creators, f***ing parasites.
I did it at 3 a.m.
I don't
today.
care. Diva, the
I
time
forgot.
you did
So
what?
I was like,
Collected
okay,
one
never mind.
image and sent me a screenshot from Wikipedia at 3 a.m. My God. Please quit your day job. Quit all
No,
your
I created a whole slide. I don't do half-ass work. You do half-ass work. That's why.
Oh,
You went
really?
home.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Perla, Niru, and all our viewers, Niru has just said that they do not do half-ass work. We will be the judges of that. For this week's mini challenge, we have all the queens holding up paddle boards with each other's
Yeah.
faces, and it's kind of a game of who do you think or never have I ever. Basically, it's
Yeah.
never have I ever, except they're trying to predict who would do it. And most of the challenges is kind of like it takes forever. This is a very long mini challenge and it's kind of boring. But the one
I thought it was fun.
Oh, cool. Tell us more.
I would love to do this. Do you know how fun this would be to just be like a messy shady, but like I also feel like I would take it in good humor. Like I wouldn't take
Yeah.
anything seriously. But you never know with the other people in the room. Someone could take something a little too seriously and get really
Yeah.
offended.
Mhm. Especially the bunch of gay guys, and it's just everyone's
Oh.
looking to get offended. The one question that became an issue, or at least I thought was dramatic, was where RuPaul asked the queens who should go home next, and everyone says Jules Sparkles.
Who did Jules say? Suzie. No?
Yeah, Suzie.
That's crazy.
I thought that was, and I was like, oh my God, you guys, why do they hate Jules? I thought they hated
Hey,
Susie Toot.
you know, if Jules goes home, I'm gonna be super excited because then her and I are fifth place sisters. But if she doesn't, I'm still gonna cheer her on. As long as Onya's still there, I'm okay.
Yes, yeah, same. Onya should win, but
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. So that was the mini challenge. Let's move on. Amanda, you
it
can talk
literally
here
made
and
no
now.
impact on the episode, like the mini challenge.
Hey, someone got money. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
someone got money. Anya got $5,000 or something, and we love that, Anya.
And it's taxed.
No.
Yeah, so she probably got like 1,500.
Oh, is it taxed in America?
17,
Yeah.
like 1,800. Yeah,
It's not taxed in Canada.
No.
Yeah.
They take like 40% of your prize winnings in America.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like you also have to pay your state tax on it too. So like you could be losing up to like 60% of it.
I think you pay World of Wonder back. That's how it works. When you get $5,000
Yeah.
after taxes, you have to pay World of Wonder.
Because I think out of the $200,000, you only get 168.
Mama, they're robbing these queens.
Hey, $168,000 is better than no $100,000.
That's true.
That's true.
Imagine how much Raja got out of just the 30,000.
She probably got like 40. Oh, she probably got like 15.
Raja got 2 drink tickets, and they were like, "This is it. Have a lovely night."
Yeah, basically what Aiden Zane spent on.
They were like,
Wait,
"Thank you
one
so much for
second.
coming. Here's your drink tickets, and by the way, we're billing you for the hotel that you've been staying in for 6 weeks." Wait, Bomb, how much did you spend?
About like
So-
23,000 Canadian,
Wow.
23, 24.
Oh
That's not-
shit!
Yeah, I don't
And
know
that was
where.
just on,
I don't know where that money went. I remember.
not on wigs, that's for
Drag.
sure.
Oh, you. That is true though. Wait, Perla did some of my wigs. Actually, 1 second. You guys can hash it out.
Wait, I did one of your wigs.
The red one that was so
Yeah.
dramatic.
That was probably the good wig.
Oh, we don't talk about the red wig anymore. There's a lot of drama. But I remember, so Drag Race pays you money, right? And they paid me on the amount before I went on Drag Race, and I didn't even see it because it comes in and goes out so quickly.
Oh, literally, the moment it went into the account, it was like sent to
Oh.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, okay. So now we can do Amanda's promo. We should do the Giver promo, whatever Niru is.
Yeah.
Needs to segue.
The Chapel Roan song, The Giver, Amanda did like a city pop version. Y'all should take a listen.
Oh, cool. We'll check
Yeah.
that out. Thank you. Check out Amanda. She's not with us, but she's not with us, but she's in us. But that sounds inappropriate. Amanda's not
Insert
with us.
song snippet
She's in our
here.
mind.
She is in a lot of people in Japan right now.
Okay. So, okay, out of drag, all the 5, all the 6 moms, dads, everyone's in here.
Yeah.
Do you think that the queens doing a makeover on their dads have a harder? Is it more of a challenge than the mums?
No, because I feel like the dads there are gonna be like, oh wait, this is my moment. I'm gonna have fun with this. Where the moms seem to be the more reserved ones.
Yeah. So exactly, going in, I was like, oh, the dads have it like tougher, like those queens have it tougher. But then looking at the final thing, like Jules' dad, Diva, he came out and I'm like, that's a drag queen.
Oh,
That is
was so into it. Walking in, going, "Hey, queen!" Like,
Yeah.
like he had way too much fun at the Tampa drag bars.
yeah.
Because he's a chef, and that explains a lot.
What does that explain?
Because cooking industry is like a very like gay.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
everyone.
made that up,
if-
but
Yeah,
I don't know if
no,
that's
no.
statistically true. But
But like, if you're gonna be a server, you're either like a hot babe
Exactly.
or you're like
An
a
ally.
slur.
yeah, exactly. So
Uh.
he's been around, like gay
No, but this
people.
was so sweet just to see the parents come in. Oh,
Right.
full
Do you
solid.
still want homophobic people as makeover guests, though? Because I
Yes.
do.
I
Oh,
want,
absolutely. Absolutely. I want someone to go in there being like, I cannot believe I'm here. What's going on?
yeah.
I
want someone-
voted for Make America Great Again. And then like do the makeover episode and be like, I think I've been changed.
Yeah.
I want someone to say like, you can put makeup on me, but I hope it doesn't give me AIDS. You know,
Oh no.
like Chad Michaels with the cop or the firefighter. Like the queen's just like, you shut the up. It would be so.
Yeah. Oh, that episode
Just
was
bring
so
back
much
that one
fun.
guy who killed Judy Garland. Bring him back every time.
He's the one that heckled Ben too. Ben Delacroix.
How's he doing? Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Judy
remember,
Garland? No, she's dead. Right?
She's dead?
Wait, I have to Google this. Wait.
unfortunately.
Judy Garland is dead? What about Liza?
Oh, she's dead. Okay, she's dead. I just had to check.
Wait, you
She's
had
the
to check
reason
Judy
why
Garland's dead on her?
why the Stonewall riots happened.
That's true.
No,
'cause
that
she
was
died.
because Celine Dion. I know that.
Celine Dion's like, shall we throw it?
Bombay, did they throw your face at Stonewall?
That's such an old joke. My
I know,
God. Like,
I
oh,
know, and I
what
just
was the
wanted to
first
say
break?
it.
No, they threw
Right.
Minnie.
My God. You should do Drag Race like this. This is how you can get on Drag Race if you were the makeover.
I
partner.
could.
If
I would
someone
be like
says you
Ginger
wanna get
Minj.
the most busted drag content creators, it would be you leading that forefront.
I feel
You
like I'm
would
caught in the
drag
middle of like a triangle of anger.
It is a
Bombay's
triangle of
just jealous.
sadness. Truly, it is sadness.
Bombay
Like,
is jealous of
I feel
me
extremely sad.
because I got to see pandas and Bombay did it. So that was
Where?
just
At the
Wait, where did you
zoo?
see pandas?
I went to
What?
China last weekend.
You did not go to China last weekend. Maybe China down. You did not go to China.
Wait, I was literally so
Your
ready
ass
to believe
away.
that. I was gonna be like, oh my god,
Because they
but they're
just poop
so
everywhere. So they
cute.
are very cute.
This is
They are very,
everyone
very
listening.
cute.
Do a shot every time I try to bring us back on track of this podcast.
This
Amanda,
is like the powder room. I am the reason we're never on track in the powder room.
oh yeah. Oh, we should talk about that as well. We should talk about Powder Room and your fashion film.
Oh my god, yes.
For those of you who haven't seen it, like Mammoth, Perla just released a fashion film a few weeks ago, which is like a collection of. Perla, tell us about it.
Oh
Tell us.
yeah, so post filming Drag Race, I knew that I wanted to do something. Honestly, I don't think anyone's ever done it before. And I wanted to like really just like show my love of fashion and like fashion advertisements, fashion campaigns. And we over 3 days with an amazing director named Jay Stevens shot my entire package as a 10-minute fashion film.
Oh, wow.
Hey. I mean,
Yeah,
for
and
someone
it's
who likes films, Mammoth still hasn't seen it, so she like
Oh,
lots to unpack here.
actually, if you put it on Instagram, I probably didn't because I rarely check my Instagram.
it's on YouTube.
Okay, then I will
Yeah, what's
Just
your
search
definitely
Instagram?
check.
Perla, a fashion film.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll look it up.
And Perla has a podcast as well with Aurora Matrix and a local Toronto performer, Van Gogh.
I do. It's called The
Oh, I
Powder
love
Room.
Van. God.
Right? She's a crazy bitch. I love her so much. Yeah, the three of us have a podcast called The Powder Room, and we were reviewing my season, and we're gonna come back in the summer and do some fun like collab episodes, bring on some guests, and then see where the road takes us.
Cool.
I love that.
More
Podcast.
drag content. Give it to us. But y'all do video as well.
We do. We have audio on Spotify, anywhere you stream podcasts,
Yeah.
and then YouTube. We do the visual component on the Powder Room.
Cool.
Yeah.
Check them out.
They should
Powerpuff
add
Girls
the
official.
yeah. They should add the visual stuff on Spotify too.
Just
They
a little
do.
bit.
You can.
He really? Oh.
Yeah. If you go on Spotify and you have the visual component on the they have it uploaded for their podcast. You can literally like lock your phone and like just chill and watch the episode.
Oh.
Mammoth,
Technology's
I think
wild.
we do that. I think we do that for this, but I don't.
Jesus. Anyway,
Once I record, I don't watch myself again. I'm
so
not
wait,
like
so you
you,
don't do the
Bombae, always
research,
watching.
you don't do the editing.
Yeah, no, I just show up.
You're
I
basically
literally just show up.
I would say you are the DEI hire, but you're barely DEI at this point.
I
Y'all
am the
so
heart of
whitewashed.
this podcast. Everybody is like, "Where's Niru? Where's Niru?" So I just show up because people want me.
Who has ever heard this
People are
podcast
like
and is asking for where's
genuinely just begging. It's like Bombay again. Come on, we need Niru.
Why
Yes.
can't we be friends? Why can't
okay,
we?
okay. We need to really get back to the episode. Come on.
What do you guys think of people talking about Lexi's mom, Brenda? I want to say Linda.
Oh,
What were people
Beverly?
saying?
I've
about,
seen a
like,
lot of this on Twitter.
Yeah, they're saying
Um,
because Lexi, way back when Lexi was young, apparently, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. When Lexi came out, her mom was like, "Get the out of here." I'm quoting, but and then yeah, and now she's back.
I think you can say that yes, that was wrong behavior.
Yeah,
But you also need to give people the ability to grow and admit their mistakes. I'm sure between Lexi and her mom, the mom has now probably has apologized, made up for it. And if Lexi has forgiven her, I don't know why people on the internet. I mean, people on the internet will have an opinion, of course,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's an opinion we need to care about.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's very much like one of those situations where like we obviously as a viewer we only see so much where like
Yeah.
that conversation that Lexi had earlier in the season being like my mom kicked me out, like we don't know if she even after that was like, oh, but our relationship has changed for the better. And I think her mom coming in and really showing that, and even like acknowledging her mistakes on the main stage, literally like in front of all the judges. I
Yeah.
think that was just like that is such a true sign of like things can be unlearned,
Yeah.
and we have to like allow people to make mistakes, acknowledge their mistakes, grow from them, and take that different route to show that they are no longer the person that existed at that time period. But like Lexi's also 33. Like this happened when she was like 16, 18. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Some
Like Bomb
people
and
were like,
her are like the same age.
No, we're not.
Close.
Not even.
Almost.
Bombay is like
So
38 and
they did
Lexi's
not teach you
33.
math. And clearly they
Oh.
didn't teach Mammoth anything at school. Mammoth was homeschooled and she still failed.
Third world country. That's my
You
excuse.
can't blame a third world country for a third world brain, okay?
Wait, Bomb, how old are you?
I'm not telling anyone on this podcast.
38.
How old are you?
For people to
38.
recognize it.
Because
We're gonna
Amanda,
edit this
my
out.
age,
This is
yeah.
edited out.
When your beautiful age does not matter.
Wait, who's your doctor?
It's not Nurse Marg, let me tell you.
Wait, who the fuck is it's Canadian references? I don't like this.
You wanna
It's
know? I
really
need a
like-
little one too. My forehead is starting to move again, so I need to go and
Oh,
get that dealt
no.
with.
Find time for a top up. Okay. Let's move on with this podcast. We're not getting anywhere.
Oh, the guest judge. Okay. What do y'all
We don't talk about. Okay, go on.
think of this like RuPaul look? 'Cause
I loved
everybody
it.
was yeah.
Perla, what are you thinking? You rolled your eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like RuPaul's runway look peak was it All Stars 3?
Yeah.
When she was like in that giant like green like or like mullet skirt, and she was like turning looks.
Mm.
And now I
think-
feel like we've had the same
I agree.
silhouette.
I mean, like, okay, we know World of Wonder isn't making the kind of money that it used to.
Really? I didn't know that.
But I mean, I feel like this is. I agree that RuPaul's looks this season, some of them have been like, oh my god.
Like
but
RuPaul, you are so rich.
RuPaul is rich.
Call
You should
me.
get
I will.
living.
I will put together some looks for
Where is
you.
that fracking money going? Is the question. Like, where is that oil money going?
The House of the Hidden Meanings, the book tour.
Oh,
That's where
true.
the
She's
money's going.
accepting audition tapes live at her book tour.
Yeah.
Look how that turned out for Harmona.
Whoa.
R.I.P. Sadness.
But yeah, R.I.P. Sadness. But I love this RuPaul look. It's so cute. It is not what I'm used to seeing RuPaul in.
I like when she shows leg.
I love it.
Yeah, her legs are great.
Then we get to know that she's actually wearing tights.
Ravine is terrible at her hair and makeup. I'm so sorry. Like she does the same thing. Like, do something else. Like, remember that look where she had that little bows in like all in season 7? That they did the same look. She wore it again recently.
Also,
and the
Perla,
styling was shit.
I don't even remember.
When Mammoth's talking about Ravine, she means Raven. She just
That's my South Asian diva.
because Raven has been slowly like the gradient has been getting darker, so we.
You know, Raven is like the Ariana Grande of drag. She's hitting every stop.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ravine is Sri Lankan. All the way from Sri Lanka.
Okay. And who is this guest judge? I feel like we should know who she is.
I love her. That's why
I have no clue who she is.
I am obsessed with June Diane.
Tell us about her okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to tell us about her.
She's a funny lady. She was in Grace and Frankie, played Jane Fonda's daughter. She's like hilarious. She has like this really dry humor and she loves Drag Race. She's been talking about Drag Race since like forever. And she also goes to Drag Race Live and she is married to the bald guy. He's like a comedian, Paul something. And she's funny. She's great. I love her and she's hot.
Work.
She's
yeah,
like,
I had no idea who she was, but she was really funny on the panel.
Yeah.
She's really good. She's like kind of reminds me of Jane Krakowski.
Oh,
love
Jane Krakowski.
So I love her. She's June.
Cool.
Great.
Yeah, I thought she was.
And y'all need to watch Grace and Frankie.
Wait, is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I canceled
Jane
Netflix.
Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
I'm sorry, this is way beyond. I wasn't. I was too young for this.
No,
Netflix is too
it's
expensive
literally
in Canada now.
it is very expensive.
Yeah.
Netflix is expensive
It's
as
like
well.
$25 and you still have to
Yeah.
watch commercials.
Oh,
Yeah. And
boo.
my sister stopped paying, so yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I got too many streaming services. I need to chop these down a little bit. And Netflix was eliminated
Oh wow. You
after I watched
guys
Squid Games.
oh well you're gonna get it again for season 3.
Oh, I true, and I have to watch Fear Street. Okay, now I need to stop. I'm taking us off
We're
track.
digress. First makeover pair we have is Jules Sparkles
Juice,
and
Sparkles,
her
and
mom slash dad,
Salchicha Sparkles.
Salchicha Sparkles. When she came out, I thought this was a drag queen. I'm like, this is giving me drag queen. I loved it. I think I agree with the critiques that, it
Was
was
there
just
a reveal?
no.
There should have been.
There
She
should have
said that in
been.
the workroom too. She's like, "Oh, wait, she loves a reveal," and then we're gonna get a
We never saw
reveal.
it. Like she had spunk, she had the attitude down. Both of them were like they presented it well, but it just left us wanting more.
Yeah,
Like, what would have been really cute, like looking at the photo of it, you can see how like her hair matches her leg warmers, her dad's hair matches her leg
Yeah,
warmers. And I feel like if they did like came out with the coats either on either side of the runway and then just like unzip them to reveal that they both had outfits in the same color as their leg warmers and hair, that would have been a win for me.
yeah,
yeah,
that was cute.
agreed.
Yeah, because they had
Her
this fluffy
dad just
material. Just get like a bra and panty made out of it, or like a corset or something. Call it a day.
Or even like take like I feel like you could have even shortened the jackets and like made a little triangle bra and then like just went into the rotunda and grabbed some
Yeah,
pink fabric and blue fabric and made a panty.
yeah.
easy. What did you
But
think, Mammoth? Also, for me, this is it's a nibble for
it's a
me. This
Yeah,
nibble.
the mugs are a devour and the outfits are a nibble, would have been a devour if they opened.
I
Okay.
could see the brain cell in Niru's head trying to work overtime to get the graphic stuff.
It's right here.
I've never
I will give
seen
this a
Niru. I've
super
never seen you
regurgitate.
quiet for so long because I could just see you trying to concentrate so hard to keep up with what Perla was saying. You're like, I love it. Perla, all your feedback should be broken down into that just so we can see Niru panic.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
um,
absolutely.
regurgitate for me, like super regurgitate, because
Oh,
um, yes, the face is pretty, but like the look is so like the
yeah.
dad just looks like a man in a. I
Like
shouldn't say
I
that, but like
understand
dad
his
in a
look.
jacket.
Yeah, I understand why he was kind of blocky. Why was she blocky?
I feel like this was one of those things where it was like, okay, I need to bring a makeover look that needs to fit a
Yeah,
plethora of bodies potentially. How do
Yeah.
I make this work for every body type?
that's true. Yeah. Also, I think they just had a burrito before this, so that's why.
Oh,
Oh,
jealous.
yeah. I don't know. I don't like how. Do you guys like when? Do you like it when back then they used to actually make the looks for the makeover, or do you like when they bring it?
I like when they bring it, but I feel like it's so difficult to bring an outfit that you think is going to work for everyone.
Yeah,
So it's like you should be able to bring something that you know you can either take in or let
yeah,
out and
Yeah.
just have the option of like, okay, I need to, and also the knowledge on how to adjust an outfit if needed.
And I think for
true.
this episode, this specific makeover, they probably knew their parents were coming in because NDAs would have to be signed, contacts would have to be gotten. So they kind of knew because and so at that point, production's like, if you know who the makeover thing is, the surprise doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
So might as well just let them get outfits.
Yeah, or
Because-
like maybe have like a rack of sponsored outfits and like what if they got like Disco Daddy or like some like drag designer like Bang London, things like
Yeah,
that, to just like supply a plethora of outfits that you can pick from and alter and then keep afterwards.
yeah.
yeah, and that's another layer of like styling a look too. That's a new
Yeah.
challenge itself. Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
cool.
cool. Who's next?
We
Oh,
have Lexi Love and Mimi Love.
I don't like that this is a train, but because we've seen so many trains from Lexi this season. But I thought this was a safe look. It was decent.
What
I
if Lexi wearing so much trains is a reference to that iconic RuPaul tweet?
Oh, trains rights.
Yeah,
We love trains
as
rights.
she's
Yes.
playing the long game,
Oh,
intellectual. So we thought Susie
She's
was
playing the
intellectual.
long game with long trains for trains by
Exactly.
trains in honor of RuPaul.
Exactly.
uh, I'll start. The only thing I hate about this whole thing is her mom's headpiece. It's giving very Etsy. You know when someone has a glue gun and roses and those what do they call them? Those plastic things that you hold, zip ties. It's very that, and it is that.
She was inspired by Lana Del Rey.
Truly, this is this is that. Like I think there is a like if you want to look at crafty, look at what oh my god, what did
Susie.
she do? Susie too did like that was crafty, but also had like a sense to it. This was
True.
just crafty. At least the headpiece. Everything else was beautiful. I love when she turned around. You could see this woman's butt, and I'm like,
Hmm.
yes. Like I love looking. Like just to know that these moms were so down to do this. That's what
Yeah.
I loved about this. Like
Yeah.
that they were just like, yeah, this is my daughter. She's a superstar. For 5 seconds, I get to feel that way, so I'm gonna eat it up. You know,
Yeah.
that's what sold this for me. For me, it's a nibble again.
I didn't really understand the critique of saying that they look more like friends and sisters.
Like you could be
Michelle
friends
just
with your
says
mom.
things.
Like I think you can still see the like it's still the drag family resemblance, whether it's
Yeah.
like this is my parent or this is my somehow connected to me relative.
Yeah.
I would give it
Like yeah. Well,
I don't want to what was the one after a nibble?
like there's
Devour?
eight. There's devour, eight, nibble, and regurgitate. You can just
And then
add like
puke.
I'm gonna say she ate. I'm gonna say she ate.
cool.
And then if you hate something, you can puke it.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Like I think you know what they say. I want to see drag family resemblance. Like next time, a queen should just come up with an umbilical cord just attached to the other partner and just cut it up on stage and be like, "Do you see the resemblance now, Michelle?" And like,
It's like
draw
that scene in
it
Austin
everywhere.
Powers where they do the silhouette thing and
Yeah,
like Mini Me is on Austin's stomach and just drops down.
that's what they want to see for family resemblance. Do I resemble mommy now, Michelle?
Yeah. I
Okay.
I don't like that. Like Michelle always gives the critiques and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I really like this one. I will give it an 8 too. I think they look really great.
They
And
ate
it was
that.
like
They ate
yeah,
that.
they really did. Next up we have Onya Nerve and Nunya Business.
Oh, I'm regurgitating. I'm absolutely regurgitating.
Yeah, for me as well, it's a regurg just based aesthetically, just looking on how this looks,
Yeah.
it's a regurg this looks like Glinda and Elphaba from from a porno remake. That's what this is giving. Like
Okay, you
and
know when like
like
the
and
when Anya's dad in the workroom was like, I want my name to be Roberta Banks.
Yeah, Roberta
If
Five Banks.
they played that up and like both of them came out as like burglars,
Mm, she would have won.
yeah.
that would have been like put them in like slick little bobs and like black cat suits with like all
Mhm.
this like the harness detailing and like a giant sack that has like dollar bills all over it. Bam, that would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Instead, we got like the off Broadway Wicked.
if Oz was in
We
a
got like
financial
the
crisis.
Hamilton, Ontario production of
Yeah.
Wicked at a
This
high school.
this is when you watch Wicked on a Friday night and you go to the bar because you know Queens will do Wicked. This is what you see.
So Queen's hunt for pink and green in
Yeah.
wardrobe.
Like
Belt the corset.
the outfits are they have a similar silhouettes, but they don't even match and they don't complement each other very
At
well.
all.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like Anya by herself looks great. If this was just her, she'd be like, okay, this is fine, like the wig, whatever. I don't know why you would give your dad this green wig, Mama. Like it is just not fun to
This
look
was the unaired Little Bo Peep runway.
at. And the bra, like the corset, didn't really. Yeah, for me, this was a regurgitate. Perla, what about
Same.
you?
You did regurgitate. Yeah.
All
It
right,
just
this is the first time we've three people have regurgitated a look on the show.
I hate
that's
saying this
true.
because I love Onya.
Yeah, she's my winner. I think I
Literally
mentioned
my
it before.
winner.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. But
But
this was honestly a Noella for me.
this episode of this podcast has been a Noella for me.
Liar. This is your favorite episode ever.
Okay, who's next?
Next up, we have Sam
This
Star
was
and
great.
Sassy Star.
This was stunning. Oh my god, the reveal was simple but effective.
There was a reveal.
Yeah, there was a review.
She threw off her skirt and then you could see her legs.
I didn't even notice that she had a skirt on.
Yeah.
She had for the first few bits of the runway. I think she had a skirt, and then she took it
Roll
off.
the tapes. Roll the tapes.
This was so good. This was a devour for me. This was my this week's devour. The
Oh,
gold
wow.
and the blue works so well. It's very who they are. Like I don't know how Sam Star's mom is a Democrat, but she is a Republican. But diva, pop off. Love that. This was so good, and the tassels from the arms, like there was a resemblance. When you do drag family, the wig matches. You know, it's not yellow and green.
Yeah.
So there's so much that aligns. They kind of look like twin sisters. If one sister tried to swallow the other one in the womb but failed.
Oh my
But
god.
this is great. I love this.
I
Perla.
I do like it. I think that the gold, when you look at the outfits from like top to bottom, you have the gold hat, gold bralette, cup details, and then it just goes nothing.
Yeah.
So like in my opinion, I also wouldn't have done it as like an acid washed denim because you do lose a lot of Sam's silhouette as the outfit carries down, and the like legs get a little bit clunky with that print all over. Same with the sleeves, that kind of just makes it all kind of blend in together. I think if it was just done with like a light wash denim, but it was done as chaps, you would have had more
Mm.
separation, and then add in gold hardware to kind of carry that gold element through.
I was thinking just that.
Oh,
I
you
was
were?
literally just thinking that.
I also think the fringe should have been shorter
Okay.
and
Yeah,
thinner
I
and
fully
more full. But I'm gonna
100%.
give it like a nibble.
Nibble. Honestly, I'll give it an 8 because I'm nice, but I was literally just thinking that, like, it's word to word. I
Right?
You know
It's
how I
same
introduced
mind,
Niru
same
at the
mind.
right? I said Niru is
exactly.
like a remora fish eating off the scraps and parasites of a much larger powerful whale. That's exactly what we see here. Like someone gives a comment and an opinion, and then the drag race commentator's like, exactly. Adding nothing of value. She's like, I agree. Everything you said. No
Which
thoughts.
is why I'm the only Wowie nominated drag person, like the person that does
You're
all
talk
the.
like you're that. I mean, I'm glad you have that going for you. You know, everyone needs something to wake
And
up.
who won? Who won instead of me? Best educational. I will
Carrie
never forget
Colby.
it. Carrie Colby, who thinks Earth is flat. Who thinks Earth is flat? She won best educational content.
That speaks volumes about the educational content you're providing. But
Better than her, that's for sure. Earth is flat.
The weather was lovely today.
okay, move on. Let's move on.
Oh, we got Susie Toot and Queenie Toot.
This was simple. It was cute. It's an 8 for me. I wish there was some more. I think there needs to be more jewelry. There needs to be something more to elevate this a little more. It's too simple, but it's effective. Um, I love that she made this headpiece for her mom, but there could have been something they could have added, you know. Um,
I totally see what you're saying.
like
The
even like
nibble?
a ring, earrings, jewelry, just something to like that sparkles a little more. Because when you have all the other queens and their parents stand beside them, this one just gets like it.
I I think that this could have played up the like Mickey Minnie vibes, like they're kind of doing like the Steamboat Willie of it all. Like
Yeah.
I think if the mom's outfit, like her skirt was actually like overall skirt moment to like pull that up, and then if Suzie was even wearing overalls in like all black with the stripes on underneath,
Yeah.
it could have worked that way, but that's like completely changing the entire look. Or maybe just stones.
Yeah, something.
Like stone the white panels in like AB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nibble?
I'm gonna give it an 8 because it was a cool concept. Simple but cool.
I honestly I really like this, so I'm gonna give it an 8. I thought personally it looked the cleanest out of all of them. Like it wasn't as extravagant. I like the simplicity of it. And it just I don't know, at the black and white makeup to like the look and everything, it just worked for me. So definitely for me it was an 8.
And I feel like that's very Susie's aesthetic. Suzie doesn't strike
Yeah.
me as like a rhinestone diva.
Yeah. And I agree with Law Roach. Let's just say.
Do you say Mall Roach?
No, Law Roach. I agree with Law Roach.
What did La
Oh
Roche
my
say?
god. He said like he could see it and that I'm not going that far, but I definitely think this is like it was pretty. Like he said you could see it in like France's runways or something, and I was like, okay, going too far, but
Yeah, definitely going too far.
Okay. Who's next?
And I love La Roche. I think La Roche is one
yeah.
of the greatest stylists that we've had in years.
And the winner of this week's challenge was Sam Starr. Do you agree?
I
100%.
agree. I think it would have been
agree.
between Sam or Lexi for me.
But Lexi
Yeah.
was in the bottom. Do you agree with that?
No.
Who should have been in the bottom, Perla?
Honestly, I think like this is when it gets really tricky. When you're in a top
Lexi
5
was more in the
position.
bottom. Was it a bottom
Yeah,
three?
she because RuPaul did like, this week you did this and that, but so unfortunately your thing didn't work.
Sorry. Okay, Perla, you were saying?
That's the hard thing when you get to the top 5. It's like, yes, I do think like Sam deserved the win. Suzie did great as well and deserves to be in that top spot. But where Lexi hit, it should have been a safe in my mind. Like,
Mm.
but it sucks because there kind of always has to be like that bottom 3 so they can have that dramatic like, okay, there's 3 people left. One of them is safe. These 2 are lip syncing.
True.
Yeah.
I like Sam one. I like that. I honestly would have picked maybe Lexi. I don't know.
And you would be wrong.
Also the
What else is new?
no, because the story, like the, I also look at the story itself, right? Like her mom, the redemption arc, and having like her as a daughter,
Right,
walking
and
the
like using
runway.
the
It's just
correct
beautiful.
pronouns.
Yeah, like it was just beautiful, and I would have liked that to be topped with a win.
Oh, so you wanted Sam's mother to be more homophobic for it to make
Yeah.
sense to you?
Yeah, she should have come in and be like, "I don't like you. I don't
Hey,
like."
yeah, mother. I agree with the bottoms this week. It is.
Yeah, the bottom were clear as hell.
Yeah.
Like if this is not in the bottom, it's rigged. And this, let's be serious. Like this was crazy.
This is giving me Abby Abominable from like
Yeah.
Monster
she
High.
wanted Gigi Good's nachos, but it just the nachos were spoiled, mama.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, so the bottom 2 were Onya and Jules, and they lip synced to a song called One Thing by Amarie. What do we think of the lip sync?
I think this is why she didn't reveal this outfit on the runway, because she was like, I knew I'm going to be in the bottom, so might as well
Yeah.
save this for a moment then.
She still could have done it twice and I would have been okay.
True.
She could have given me the double reveal and I would have said, I've seen it already, keep going. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Honestly, love Onya, love Jules. I was really excited for one of them to join me, and then Jules destroyed Onya this entire lip sync.
I think so too. I
don't think so.
The
Well,
camera work was so focused on Anya, but then it would like zoom out and you would be like, oh no, Jules
Jules
is
is killing it.
destroying her.
Huh. I thought Anya was. Yeah, I liked Anya more. And Paul.
Anya was like bomb in that one lip sync, you know?
Oh God.
The way. Okay.
I think Jules kind of did better. I don't think any of them thought they were going home.
Yeah.
I hope. Well, you know,
They should have sent Jules home.
I think it would be so nasty of the producers to send someone home in front of their parent.
I mean,
they
did the
sent
Alyssa-
Alyssa Edwards home
Yeah,
the
she
day
went home
that
on the
Alyssa
day of
Edwards'
her
mom died, the anniversary.
Yeah. Death anniversary, yeah.
Well, and that's why they made her win Global All Stars.
Alyssa's like, 3 years ago today, my mother passed. I haven't seen my sister since, and we're finally together again. And they would thank you so
Yeah.
much. Have a great time. Here's your flight.
Since you miss her so much, why don't you spend the rest of your time with her?
Don't go on your phone though.
Roxy should have won that episode.
Okay.
I
don't
don't
remember.
I just remember the elimination.
Are digressing?
But I thought Anya was great. Her kicking that wig. It just, I don't know.
Oh, the wig kick.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That almost hit RuPaul.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, she was playing the people, like the panel, like she was like giving them a lot of expression and everything. So I thought Anya definitely win, and I'm also biased, so
we are an Onya Nurve stan first.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I support that.
Also, double Shantae.
I mean, yeah, we saw that. I saw that coming. It was also a great lip sync. Like this didn't feel like this wasn't like obviously Brooklyn Evie Oddly, you know, but it still was.
That's a good lip sync. As the lip sync assassin of my season, I will say that lip sync 8.
Thank you. And as someone who was assassinated in a lip sync on my season, I can say
you weren't even assassinated. Like, did Vivian Vanderpuss send you home, right?
Oh, it was Ermagerd.
Ermagerd, like she wasn't doing anything crazy either. So it was like blind leading the blind.
It was the spray paint from Bomb's outfit that got in her eyes, and she just could. The fumes were too much.
Yeah.
The makeup challenge.
Moving on.
Bring back the palette. When is it coming out?
Oh, I hate this. I told you I hate this episode. I said it before, and now I hate it even more.
What were the colors again?
You're not my taxi driver. Go back to your country. Do you want fries with that? And something else. I don't know.
And you know what was funnier? I was defending your choices that episode.
It was a great. Oh, hold on. No. I still think the cell was amazing. I just felt like because I went too hard on the white people thing, it got like kind of people feel like kind of messed out about it.
Wait, how was Snatch Game? How was Aziz?
Oh
Aziz,
my god.
They had an issue because apparently Aziz was a sex offender.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, why would you make Aziz Ansari gay? That's not really accurate. And I was like, you think Mary Curie had fucking tentacles? Like, we were talking to Brad about it on the stage. I'm like, why do we care if Aziz Ansari is gay or not? But
I went to high school with Mary Curie, and she definitely did have tentacles.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you think Alicia Keys in that episode where someone was a pregnant Alicia Keys? A lesbian pregnant Alicia Keys? I'm like, you think that really, like, who cares?
Someone was a lesbian pregnant Alicia Keys?
On the earlier seasons of Drag Race.
Wasn't it Alexis?
Alexis Mateo.
Yeah. Was she pregnant? I didn't know that she was pregnant in that.
Yeah, she was an Alicia Keys, a lesbian Alicia Keys who was pregnant. And so I remember Brad was like, why would you make him gay? I don't understand that choice. Like, he's not gay. And I was like, well, Mary Curie doesn't have tentacles either, so I don't know why I'm being asked. Anyway.
Like, if they think Snatch Game is supposed to be this biopic, like, girl, it's not a biopic.
Truly.
It's
anyway,
traumatizing.
I don't like Brad Goreski. I don't like Brad Goreski. Let the record show.
I mean, he might be a real friend of WeHo. He's not a real friend of the gays.
Real husband.
Oh my god, this totally reminded me of something that doesn't apply to my season. When Aurora was going to film and she was doing Xiaobing for her snatch game.
Yeah.
Um, we got her to write down how to say uh, gaping holes of West Hollywood in Cantonese. So she could say that as like her new favorite show that they use as a new form of torture.
Ah, love that.
And she never said it. And I yelled at her for that. I said, that was such a funny joke.
Yeah.
And you didn't
This-
run with it. And she went, hee hee.
The scatting husbands of We Hope.
Okay, what do we have now? What's next on our list?
Nothing.
Thank
done.
God.
They both stayed.
both
No one
stayed.
went home.
It's a
Yeah.
double
We have another 9 episodes of this season.
Bring it. What is next week's episode?
The drag
Vegas Live.
auditions.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Who do you think is gonna win that?
Onya, 100%.
I think so.
I think it might go to Jules.
Jules
You
is the
think
better
so?
dancer, I think.
I can see Jules like swooping
Lexi
in and
too.
like kicking ass.
Yeah.
But Lexi dances too, so
But do they have roller skates?
I mean,
If
yeah,
Lexi has roller
If she
skates,
it's
it's
game over.
hers.
If she brings out the skates, it's game over for anybody else. Because
it would actually be really cool. Starting the win with roller skates, ending it with roller skates.
Yeah, that would be bookending it.
Cinematic.
Yeah, that's cinematic parallels.
Yeah.
We love a cinematic parallel.
So who do you think is gonna win, Perla?
I want Anya to
And-
win. If Anya doesn't win, I want Jules or Lexi.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jules is a Monster High doll collector girly, and she's an Ariana
Oh.
stan. So like,
You're basically the same person.
we literally said, I don't know how tall. Wait, no, she's tall. No, she was in
Like-
platforms when I met her.
What you can do is you can go to Turkey and get some shin enhancing surgeries.
I
That's
looked
it,
into
you know?
that.
When Perla went to Drag Race, that was on our group chat. We're like, oh, she's in Turkey getting her knees lengthened. So if anyone
And then
asks
Van photoshopped my face onto a poster of Celebrity Rehab.
Also, who is better, RuPaul or Brooklyn Heights?
RuPaul.
RuPaul. I mean, at what?
I just wanted you to say that.
If we're gonna say who's better, the runway has been Brooklyn's bitch.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brooklyn, like, as a more charismatic host and a better snatch game partner, I would say I would prefer RuPaul because RuPaul actually like bounces back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Brooklyn gives you
RuPaul's a funnier
nothing.
person, but Brooklyn is the more fashionable person.
Because Brooklyn flopped her snatch game too, so of course.
You said it.
She tried to go for it.
And then she lip synced with Evie Oddly. And Niru, you love that lip sync.
I love that lip sync. One of my favorite lip syncs. It's incredible.
And she did the lip sync with the ballerina outfit.
Yeah.
In the finale.
No,
Oh, no,
before
with Vanjie.
With Vanjie,
With
right?
yeah,
Vanjie.
and then she did the shoe reveal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
You know, she went, I'm a continental. I'm about to destroy everyone.
She is a continental. So what happened to Naisha?
Maybe she got really nervous all the 3 times she was on the show.
Went home 3 episodes. She was in 4 episodes. Went home 3. In
Yeah.
3.
Okay, that is great. Next week we have our Drag Race Live challenge. Can't wait for that. We
Yeah.
think I think it's if
Who's
Suzie
gonna
gets,
get eliminated? And don't say elimination, but who's gonna get eliminated?
who should get eliminated next week?
Yeah.
I think it might be if it is just a performance thing. They're all good. They've all performed well, so I don't know. I'm kind of.
It's
You have to say
true.
one name. You have to say one name. I
So
have
we
one
have
name.
Jules, Anya, Lexi,
Sam.
and I think Sam.
You
I
think
could
Sam's
see
gonna go
I could
home?
see Sam. Well, Sam now has 3 wins.
Yeah. 3 wins.
But I think Sam could go home.
I could see there's potential there's potential Lexi gets in her head and it's Sam versus Lexi, which I could see them keeping Lexi because then it's also like a gag to be like, oh my god, can you believe she just won her 3rd challenge and she's been doing so well and then cut?
Yeah.
I think
I love a gaggy elimination. Like I love when there's like a front runner who has like the best track record ever and then they like fumble a tiny bit and get sent home, and you're like, oh my god,
Gag, mama.
Angina.
like that's an Emmy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jules is gonna go home.
We'll see. We'll see.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either.
You know what? Send Bomb home.
I
Send me
mean,
home.
after this
Okay,
episode.
that was this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us, Perla. Where
Thank you
can
for
anyone who's
having
the
me.
enthusiast of fashion, film, or drag watch your fashion film?
Oh yeah, so you can literally find me on all social media at Call Her Perla, except for TikTok. I think it's just Call Her Perla. And then all
you're on
fun
TikTok?
YouTube content is going to be available on the Powderpuff Girls official YouTube channel. And you can listen to our podcast, The Powder Room. All of the season 5 episode reviews are live. You can check those out. We're also working on side content as well, so we can keep the YouTube channel going with more than just the podcast. So expect makeup tutorials, what's in my bag challenges, vlogs, all that stuff coming from all three of us.
You should review Drag Race Down Under season 1.
Did I watch that one?
With the racist?
Which one?
Okay, wait.
The
Okay,
first season where
let's just do
where
it
RuPaul was like,
let's just sign off and then
where
we can.
RuPaul was like, no, Scarlett Adams. I
I
saw
forgive
that you
you.
did blackface. What
Yeah.
happened?
Wait, is she still around?
No,
She's still around.
no, not in like big.
She's in. Yeah, she performs in Auburn, Australia, or not Auburn.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's still around. Anyway, thank you for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week as I try to recover from moving this podcast along. Thank you,
got this,
Amanda, for
Mom.
editing. Thank you, Perla, for joining, and Mama,
Thank you for having me.
thank you for doing whatever it is that you do.
I sent the link.
You send the
It
link.
was the most important thing.
Absolutely.
See you next
And
week. Bye.
Shout out to
Bye.
a sleepy
Shout out
pug.
to shout out to Perla's little puppy. Oh my god.